Hello, and welcome to Debutante Brawl. This is Penny Z. So, I don't know if you can tell from my surroundings, or at least the change of the dressings behind me here, but I made it to the hotel. So, that's it. Day 5. I am in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. It's not too far away from the hospital. It's kind of, it's not the hotel they recommend at the Papillon Center, but it's one my mom preferred. It was like $10 more expensive or something like that. But it's a nice hotel. There's a lot of good amenities here, and so we didn't end up staying at the Nevermore, which is, I mean, admittedly a lot closer to Dr. McGinn's office, which, you know, that's kind of a bummer, but, you know, I mean, it's nice. It's nice, it's comfortable, it's good, whatever. So anyways, what happened today? Today started out, God, you know, it's funny. Today was really uneventful, except for the leaving part. So, I walked 2 more times. Let's see, because I'm losing track of, like, what's going on. I mean, that's the problem of, like, being in, like, the same bed in a hospital room for, like, 5 days, you know, on drugs, is, you know, like, you kind of, you know, lose track of the bigger picture. Or you focus on the bigger picture and you lose track of the details. That sounds more accurate. So I walked twice, you know, still eating solid foods, and, you know, she took out the sutures yesterday. Yeah, you know, walking was easier today. I didn't walk with a walker around the little, you know, hallway corridor area. And, I was, you know, solid foods are good. Oh, and in preparation, everything was pretty much preparation for me going home. So, like, they removed the catheter. I don't know what the hell that thing is called. The thing where the pee goes. They removed that cable and the bag, but there's still a catheter. But it's just, my fingers aren't long enough to show you. You know, it's like a foot long or something like that. And, you know, so that's coming out, but it's got a little cap in it. So make sure your cap is still in it. Got nervous for a second. And essentially, it's to make your bladder used to having something in it, you know, building up urine over time, you know, because with the catheter, you just pee throughout the day, you know, as your body makes urine, it goes away. And so you need to, like, build I don't know what the hell, I don't know. That's, to me, it's like you're building size up, or you're getting it just used to having pressure on it again, and stuff like that. I don't know, testing for leaks, maybe? I'm not sure. Nothing is sprung out of my sides yet. That might explain why my kidneys hurt. That is interesting. I'm probably just, they're not used to having pressure. Amazing what you can teach yourself. So that, you know, this is kind of ironic, is that now that I'm post-op, it's the first time I've stood up to pee. Like, you know, I stood up to pee twice. First time in, like, years, probably. And, you know, because, like, you have a little catheter thing, and it's, like, really hard to bend and sit down, so fuck it. Pee standing up with my little hose. So, it's kind of graphic and gross, whatever. What else? Let's just skip to the leaving part. So anyways, I got to leave at 5:30 or 6 or something like that. And let me say this. When you do this, if you do this, time the taking of your Vicodin to the leaving a little better than I did. Like, I think that, like, I was on some sort of little schedule that, like, where I took the Vicodin, you know, like 3 hours or something before I left. And I think it would have been better if I, like, took the Vicodin like an hour before. Because let me tell you something. I thought McGinn took out all the sutures and all, like, the little, I think I told you that, like, the packing there's packing inside of you to keep, you know, the vagina open. And then there was gauze and whatever, like, dressing on the outside, and that was sutured into your skin. And that's what killed the first time I stood up and walked. You know, because it's, like, tugging on your skin, you know, it's awful, like little claws. And, I was under the impression that she took it all out, but apparently there's one pad there left, and I didn't know this, and I didn't understand why I had this, you know, she still had a sharp pain in the back, like the crease sort of between your, like, butt cheeks and your thighs, you know, like right there, like there's still freaking little sutures, and there's just not a whole lot of give to it, and you know, that's like the part where you're lying on. It doesn't really seem like it's doing anything, but you know, I mean, hey, she's the doctor, she's aware of it, she didn't forget, because my nurse, you know, was like, saw it and was like, well, let me check, and she called, and McGinn's like, no, that's normal, don't worry about it. So while it's normal, it also is the bane of my existence. It fucking kills, because like, you know, you put panties on to leave, and those are fucking tugging on the thing and like, you know, pushing on the stitches, and just awful. How am I doing on time? Okay, good. Where is it? Okay, 5:45. What else? And you know, this is embarrassing. I felt so bad. Like, up until now, I've been kind of able to shield my mom from seeing anything, because, you know, I just had like this packing on and kind of looked like a giant padded gauze pair of panties, or, you know, or something like a diaper, you know, almost. But then she, you know, she saw my business today, and, you know, more than one time, because, you know, she's helping me, and, you know, I think she saw it a little bit at, you know, the hospital before I left, you know, before we left, and then again at the hospital, because, you know, I'm like taking off my everything unders, and she was standing by so that I don't, you know, hurt myself, and I just keep saying in my head, no mother should have to see her son's vagina. It's the thing that just keeps running over and over, and I just feel awful. Like, it's one thing to be accepting, but it's another thing to, like, show him your, you know, your 30-year-old ass, and, like, I just feel really bad. You know, she's taking it in stride, and she's cool, and I'm really thankful for her, but, Mom, if you ever watch this video, I'm sorry. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's more embarrassing for you, I mean, for me, than you. Not embarrassing, I just feel guilty, you know, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to involve you this deep in my business, my private business. But, you know, it is what it is, and she's been a great help, and, let me tell you, like, they say, like, you know, make sure you have someone there, and I, like, you know, I don't think that I took it seriously. Like, in the beginning, I was really thinking that, like, you know, Christy would come out, but, you know, for the most part, I'd be here alone, or my mom would, like, you know, come out when I got out of the hospital, like, you know, sometime to hang out. But you really can't do this without someone. And I think other people have said this, but, you know, I've seen videos, and it's so true. Like, you are really at the mercy of so many forces. And it's, you know, like, you just, you know, you can't lift your bags. I mean, like, what are you going to do with all the stuff that you have there? Are you going to, like, be all Spartan and not bring anything? Like, because they give you stuff, you know? And, God, my lips are all fucking dry. They give you, like, things you might need, like extra pads and, you know, all sorts of, like, medical-y stuff, you know? And, like, you know, you can't carry that and, like, into a cab. And you can't carry, like, a bag or anything. You can't carry anything. Like, you're fucking hobbling. Like, I did not know how bad it was going to be. And, I mean, it's doable. Like, it's bearable. You can physically do it. Like, do just the surgery and the aftercare and stuff. But you can't get to the fucking hotel, you know? You can't go shopping anytime after. And, like, I'm retarded. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. You know, I thought that I maybe could. And I'm so glad that my friend Christy and my mom made sure that I didn't have to. And I really just can't thank them enough for that, because there's just no way. It's really crazy. How are we doing? Okay, well, this is the end of my video, and in my 5th day, and so I have to wait until the weekend. Let's see, I have to wait until Tuesday to get those sutures fucking removed. And so them's the breaks. That's when I gotta wait. So I will be in pain until Tuesday. I think I'll probably still do videos, but I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. If anything else happens, you know, of course I'll do it, but, you know, we'll see. Okay, 9:30. I will see you guys later. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And, again, thank you for the support. I love you guys. And, take care. Okay. I'll see you around. Bye.